Welcome back. Welcome back. Special video today. We're doing underrated role players. There's going to be two each. We're going to go around the horn and just basically give a quick little synopsis on each player. And underrated role players that are making a big impact that people aren't really talking about because national media talks about three teams. So that's why we're here. But I'm going to start us off. I'm going to start off with Sam Merrill of the Cavs. If you guys haven't been tuning into the Cavs, they are 14-1 in their last 15. Sam Merrill, when Darius and Evan Mobley were out, was getting a lot of burn and has became one of the league's best, honestly, like 5 shooters. He's per 36. He was attempting 17 threes a game or something like that, which is like an insane number. But he's over 44%, I think, 43% maybe. He's unbelievable. I think he's going to have a place in this league for a long time. Hopefully on the Cavs because I'm a Cavs fan. But yeah, if you guys haven't checked him out, just look up Sam Merrill highlights. It's just every three that's remotely open is just warm-ups. It's straight in the net. But Sam Merrill making a huge impact for the Cavs and honestly kind of helped transform their offense into what it is as we've seen these last like 20 or so games where the Cavs are absolutely cooking. But we'll go to Slim next. Slim, who is your underrated role player?
So you know me, and if you've been hearing me lately, Coby White for the Chicago Bulls is that guy, 100%. I love the way that he shows up for the team, energetically, offensively, and defensively. He's one of those guys who is going to attack every play, no matter, which side of the floor he is on. And the boy is, I don't like to consider him a role player, but because of the circumstances of what Chicago is like right now in regards as an organization. So everybody on the team, you could consider them cats role players. I know DeMar DeRozan is a star, Zach LaVine star.
I think he's moving out of the role player category.
100%. But I'm not sure if the majority, like he wasn't even named an all-star. That's the reason why I say that, like we've been saying, in a couple of years, he's definitely going to be an all-star. But I think he's definitely coming into his own this season for sure.
Yeah. Finn, your role player?
I want to do Cam Thomas. Matt said I wasn't allowed to, so I'm not.
He's not a role player.
I'm not going to be doing Cam Thomas because Matt said I wasn't allowed to. I'm going to be doing Lonnie Walker for my Nets role player.
See, that's a good one.
Lonnie Walker, criminally underrated. Games he plays are games we win. Playing 17 minutes a game, averaging 13 points. So you want to talk per 36 that out. Every time he touches the ball, scores at 3 levels, shit's straight nylon. I really like the way he passes the ball too. I think he's got a good head on his shoulders. He's young, and he could fly. He could really jump. People don't know he could jump, and he could defend, and he could rebound.
100%.
I think Lonnie Walker is one of the better signings in the offseason for the Nets. I think he's a guy that has 6 Man of the Year potential going forward.
100,000%.
And so, I know he's doing really well for you guys, but you guys aren't winning. So 6 Man of the Year is a lot of winning. You need to be on a winning team and make an impact. That's why you guys
have signature moments.
Yeah, that's why you always saw guys like Derek White or
Jamal Crawford.
Or like Lou Will when he was on the Clippers, all those kind of guys.
Man, shout out to the
Hawks. But yeah, no, I think Lonnie, once he goes to a contender after the season, probably, unless he wants to stay there, I don't know. But if he goes to a contender, I think he definitely has 6 Man of the Year potential. I think he's really becoming he's playing with LeBron that one season in that playoff run last year, really just kind of upped his confidence, and I think it's showing dividends.
He's very confident, and he is a high percentage. Low touch is high percentage. That's who you want coming off the bench.
Yeah, that's if you want your bench guy to be able to hit shots. So I'm definitely
right out of their car.
Yeah, bench guys are great, man. Love a good bench guy that comes in.
Fired up, dude.
Mine, I was thinking
about his glory days.
Yeah, true. But I was between two guys, both on the Thunder. I was between Carson Wallace and Isaiah Joe, but I'm going to say Isaiah Joe. Shooting 42.5% from 3. I mean, anytime you can get a guy that can just knock down 40% of threes, you're going to do it. But he's also defending way better than he did when he was on the Sixers. And I just think that he's kind of like one of those glue guys that the Thunder kind of need to just fill a role and be able to space the floor so that Chet and Shea and Jalen Williams can really get to their spots. Because if you don't have the spacing for those guys, especially Shea, because he gets to the mid-range a lot, if you can just overhelp into the mid-range, it's tough to really do that if you don't have a shooter out there, but since you do, you can't really double. So if you can get consistent 3-point shooting from a guy who's not really well known, you can get it at a really high clip. Take it all day. But I think he's one of the crucial parts of this roster. And I think we're going to see in the playoffs, he's going to have a game where he drops a 15-20 ball. And everyone's going to be like, who the fuck is this guy? And I'll be like, Isaiah Joe. I know Thunders fans know who he is, obviously.
You'll be like, Isaiah Joe, you should have checked our underrated role players video.
Facts. But Slim, who's your next player?
Man, shout out to Isaiah Joe. Shout out Casey Wallace. I definitely thought about J. Will being on this.
Can I guess?
Can you guess? I'm gonna tell you before you go. I'm going A-Town with it. Just you know. You said who?
Vassell.
Nah.
I think he's past the role player category.
No. Hawks A-Town.
Okay.
He from my twin know what he's talking about. Devin from here, but Hawks A-Town.
Bogan Bogdanovic. He's not underrated though.
Mm-mm.
I don't know. Just go for it.
Big O. And that boy Onyeka Okongwu, he's definitely stepping up. Defensively, we already know his prowess. I love the way that he's strong. He's not afraid to guard any big 4 or 5. The way that he's able to move his feet, to keep up with his defender. I think that he's one of the most underrated, guys in the league, and what he contributes to the team. Can give you 19, can give you 12 rebounds, can give you 4 assists, but definitely steps up, especially, picking up where Clint leaves off, when Clint heads to the bench. And just like my twin, you said, Casey Wallace, Isaiah Joe, I'm going to go ahead and do double too. We're going to go Big O, and we're going to go Sadiq Bey. Sadiq Bey had 18 points against the Clippers tonight. Both of them can knock down the 3. Onyeka Okongwu really showing you that he's developed his corner shot. I think
I was watching because I've watched the last 3 Hawks games, and every time, because his base is so wide, it's like concerning. Like every time I look at it, because now that I've watched it enough to like really realize it, his like lower base is so wide, or I'm like, his feet aren't even fucking set in water. I'm like, dude, are you fucking kidding me? Because I've also bet against the Hawks the last 3 games, but still, or 2 of the last 3 games.
Haterade.
Hey, every Hawks game, Matt is going to bet against them low key.
No, I bet the Hawks and they've screwed me. So, and I like the spot, but they actually shouldn't have bet the Clippers today. But whatever.
If you guys are new here, this is not the first time that we've had this conversation. It will certainly not be the last.
No, it will not be.
I'm telling you.
Finn, who's your role player?
Matt's gonna get a real big boater from this dude, but I gotta go Okoro, dude.
Hey, again.
And here's what I'm doing tonight. Here's what I'm doing tonight.
I'm really glazing the Cavs.
Here's what I'm doing tonight. I'm giving Matt some love unintentionally here, and he's catching it. If you haven't checked out Matt's tiers, go check out Matt's tiers. Like, follow, comment, subscribe. I'm throwing Matt a little bit of accidental love here, just recency bias based off of watching them play live last week. If that guy's playing well, I don't see that team losing too often if he's hitting his threes. Okoro, Matt's texting me, what an ice game. I was going to do D'Anthony Melton, but in my heart of hearts, I got to give it to Ice.
And that's why you're my brother, because first of all, Isaac is from A-Town, but also I definitely was thinking about D'Anthony Melton. That's a marvelous pick.
Not a counting stats guy. If you look at it, if you're a casual and you just look at stats, but it's like he doesn't miss when you need him to miss. He hits big shots. His volume isn't crazy, and they're fucking, they don't touch the rim, and they're daggers. It's so frustrating to play against him.
Yeah, no. I mean, Ice is one of the better picks you could have had. I didn't, honestly, kind of sad at me. I picked Sam Merrill, but I wasn't going to go double Cavs. But Ice is, not kidding, I legitimately feel as though I'm also biased, but I think he's legitimately the best point of attack perimeter defender in the NBA right now.
This video was made for Ice. I had to do it.
It was. But yeah, I think he's playing unbelievable. He's 37% on his threes this year. And last season, you look back in about 2 months, about a year ago when we played the Knicks, they were completely helping off them. They were in the paint when he was on the 3-point line. That you can't do that anymore. And he's also attacking. He's passing. Like, he's playing really, really good ball, and that's a great pick. Really, really good pick.
Appreciate it.
Honorable mention, real quick. I know everybody's talking about Chet Everybody's talking about Wemby, but you got a lot of rookies in the league doing their thing. Y'all heard me talk about Jaime Jaquez Jr. Y'all heard me talk about Keontae George over there in Utah. But
Big Keontae George.
Brandon Miller.
you saw me. You saw me getting ready to say it. 33 tonight. And also Scoot Henderson. He's developing. This is his rookie year, you know what I'm saying? But I think he has a good head on his shoulders.
He's nappy.
And Portland has something going, you know, Portland has a future for the cat, hopefully.
He's nappy.
I'm telling you.
He got like long hair, the glasses, the long nails, dude. He fucking scratched the line. He's like diving through he's like coming through the lane on that dunk, like kneeing somebody in the stomach. Like he's just nappy, bro. He's crazy.
It's like literally Russ and D Rose, bro.
Bro, Russ, oh my, bro. I just watched Russ do a whole bunch of shit to the Hawks, bro.
I think he's even like at this point of his career, he's an underrated role player at this point. I think he's still ahead of that, but still.
You throw Trey Lyles in there for Sacramento.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. Leave yours in the comments.
Bamba.
Yeah, drop yours in the comments. We're gonna drop a poll too of our number one, each one of our answers, and you guys vote on that too on the community tab.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's it for underrated role players. Check out our videos coming out every day this week.
Hey.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Fuck you talking about?